Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, I am doing a Detroit Pistons realistic rebuild. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you are enjoying these face cam realistic rebuilds, keep this video going to 1,000 likes for the next realistic one. Let me know which team I should do next, by the way. Also, guys, keep in mind that I did post a video yesterday saying that I will be at the Little Caesars Arena March 1st for a meet and greet and also a $10,000 NBA 2K tournament. So if you guys are interested in that, link in the description below. Here we go, my friends. Detroit Pistons. So, I did rebuild of this team a few weeks ago before the Blake Griffin trade. But the thing is that, during that video, the third season of the rebuild, I actually brought Blake Griffin to this team. So people said I, predicted the future that he was coming on the Pistons. So it wasn't, an official rebuild of this actual roster. So that's why I'm pretty excited to do this right here. Just because it's really my first look at the team. So, I mean, looking at the roster, obviously, the future of the team for now is going to be Andre Drummond and also Blake Griffin. You know, that's our dynamic duo at the front court. Reggie Jackson, I mean, he's still got that bitch-ass contract. And that's the thing about Reggie Jackson, guys. He is not a bad point guard. But he is not worth $16 million a season. That is the knockoff about Reggie Jackson. He's just not worth that type of money right there. So, I mean, I don't know, realistically, if we'll be able to get rid of his contract. I mean, I've heard some trade rumors with him, and, in the past. But definitely would probably have to give up, a draft pick or maybe even a Stanley Johnson or a Luke Kennard to do so. So, we'll see about that maybe in the offseason where his contract's only 2 years at that point. Ish Smith going to be a good starting point guard for us for now until Reggie Jackson is back healthy from his sore right ankle. We got Langston Galloway, who's actually worth $7 million a season. This dude's been knocking out some three-point shots. Although, damn, he's actually not shooting. I thought he was shooting a little bit better than that, 35%. I mean, he has games where he actually goes off pretty well, but okay, maybe not. Maybe it's a bitch-ass contract. Reggie Bullock, this dude right here, guys. If I remember correctly, he's actually leading the league in three-point percentage, per 100 attempts or something like that. So he's definitely been a nice find for the Detroit Pistons. You got Stanley Johnson, who did block me on Twitter, so I'm trying not to hold that grudge against him. But honestly, guys, for this video, I really do want to invest in Stanley Johnson. I want to invest in this man's future right there. I want to, in the training camps, I want to up his potential, things like that, because he does have good defense. He does have games where I'm like, okay, Stanley, you could definitely be something in the NBA. So, I don't know, man. He's only 21. I'm a little hard on him, but, I was just so mad when he let Ben Simmons, who was a rookie, drop a triple-double on him. That just really got to me. I'm just like, dude, you can't allow that. You've been in the NBA longer than that dude has. Yeah, so we got the rest of the team here. Luke Kennard, another player I really want to invest in. We have a nice veteran point guard, Jameer Nelson, who will probably be our, third-string point guard once Reggie Jackson comes back. Here's the thing, guys, about this team. We really don't have a backup center. James Ennis, he was a player that they just brought onto the team, so, I mean, he might actually get some minutes for us, but probably not a ton. I'm not really sure, how to use him exactly on the squad, but one position I definitely want to go for is a backup center, so I'm going to look at free agency right here. I want a veteran presence who can kind of lead that second bench unit along with, Jameer Nelson there. So, looking at some free agents, like Willie Reed, that's not really realistic because the Pistons just cut him from the team. There was one player I was looking at, though. Jared Soldier would have been kind of cool, but not really a defensive-oriented center. Andrew Bogut. I mean, Andrew Bogut is 7 foot. We can give him a little money out there. I mean, he's going to throw some shots back. He's going to get some rebounds. That's really all we need him to do. At this point, he's not really a starting caliber center, so I think if he comes on our team, get 15 minutes a game or something like that, that would be a nice little fit for this Pistons team. I mean, we got some other guys out there, not Rodney Stuckey, that's for damn sure. But yeah, so Andrew Bogut looks like the probably most the best fit that I can find. Festus Ezeli, he looked okay too at the age of 28, but I think I'm gonna go with Andrew Bogut just for he's kind of got that hard nose to him that kind of reminds me of that Detroit basketball. We do have 15 players on the roster, so we will have to cut somebody to do this, which I'm kind of okay with. Hopefully, kind of like my team here. Damn, dude, now that I look at it, I really don't want to cut anybody. Henry Ellenson is okay. Damn, who am I going to cut, man? K. Felder? If I do that, does it work? I really don't need K. Felder. Does that work? Can I actually sign Andrew Bogut now, or does that not count as a roster cutting because, he didn't have, a full contract? Damn it, dude! Come on, 2K! I don't want to cut my team! Okay, guys, I'm sorry, man. I like the white bikes too much. I'm too, invested into this team where I'm just going to put, I think I'm just going to put Moreland as center, and maybe in the future I'll sign Andrew Bogut. I'm not sure, guys. So at center, he goes to 71 overall. That's fine. I don't know, man. I just can't do it. I can't find it within myself. So definitely probably going to run more of a small ball lineup. Yeah, Jameer Nelson's good for now. See, it's because Ennis, we really don't need Ennis, Luke Kennard, and Langston Galloway all playing. Actually, I mean, I guess Langston could play backup point guard. He actually does play that sometimes for the team. So I think Jameer Nelson, I'm probably actually going to swap him out of the lineup just because, really don't need him on the team all that much. And I'm going to give Eric Moreland some minutes here at backup center. About 12 minutes a game, so run the 10-man rotation. And looking at this team here, do I think we're actually going to make the playoffs? I think it's definitely a possibility. I think we definitely could make the playoffs. Whether it actually happens or not remains to be seen. I do want to get Drummond and Blake Griffin playing quite a few minutes. Like I said, I want to invest in Stanley Johnson, so I'm going to get about 30 minutes a game, see what the young blood can do out there. Besides for that, guys, the team is pretty much good to go for the rest of the season. So we are going to simulate the rest of the regular season, get to the playoffs, hopefully, and see just how good this Detroit Pistons team can really do. Okay, so we do have one game left in the season against the Chicago Bulls, guys. I mean, if we win this game, we could potentially get the 8th spot. If not, then we are not going to make the playoffs this first season, which would be very disappointing. But here we go, Chicago Bulls, simulate through date, and take a fucking out on the season. God damn, dude. We're not even in the freaking playoffs, guys. We got an all-star front court, minus Stanley Johnson, Blake Griffin, and Drummond, guys. We are making some moves this summer, guys. Some moves will be made. We have the freaking Defensive Player of the Year, which ain't even true in real life because there ain't no way he's going to get that. But, I mean, how does this team not make the playoffs? That's so embarrassing. Like, it just goes to show that the NBA is definitely more of a guard-oriented league now. Like, if you don't have a really good point guard, you are not going to do well out there. So let's check out the player stats on the season. I am curious how Reggie Jackson performed since he got back from his injury, so we'll check that out real quick. Go to the split stats here. You know, after like February, I mean, he had a pretty decent season right there. April was very rough. I mean, freaking 17% from 3. God damn, I'll do that in my damn sleep with a damn Nerf ball. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Stanley Johnson, I gave you 30 minutes a year, man. Or 30, not a year. We're going to find you might get 30 minutes a year, man. You didn't play very well here. February, March, April, I mean, he played okay out there. I'm actually pretty good at those numbers out there. Field goal percentage was absolute garbage, but hey, it is what it is. He needs to stop shooting if he's not a scorer, you know? So here we go, simulate the playoffs here. And you know, like, guys, like, realistically speaking, the Pistons, they might not make playoffs this season. I mean, they are the only games they have won with Blake Griffin so far are games where the team they were playing are on their second game of a back-to-back. And they've lost all the other ones. I mean, they've lost to the Atlanta Hawks, the New Orleans Pelicans. So who knows, man? Here we go, guys. I am going to go to the NBA draft, see what kind of pick we have. Actually, no, wait. I don't think we have a draft pick because I think it was part of that Blake Griffin trade. So we don't even have a draft pick. So, you know, we don't get our lottery pick either. So it's a W for the Clippers at least, right? Rookie signings. Yeah, we get Hamilo Diallo. Yeah, I'm not going to sign you to the team, unfortunately for you. Sorry, man. Definitely picking up the option on Reggie Bullock and also Eric Moreland, who did okay as backup center for us. We are now in free agency, though, guys, and, I mean, the Pistons do have a lot of bitch-ass contracts, so as far as free agency goes, I really don't see this team getting, like, a big-name player. I mean, yeah, like, a Chris Paul would be cool, but he's not going to want to team up with Blake Griffin. Isaiah Thomas, I actually do see him as a good fit on the Pistons. We probably don't have nearly enough money to afford him. No, we're negative $43 million in cap. So, yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. But that, like I was saying, though, that would be a pretty good pickup right there. Now, what we could try to do, it's a very risky move, is we could try to trade Reggie Jackson away, package him with a draft pick, and maybe even a John Lure, and then try to sign Isaiah Thomas. Just because, like, Isaiah Thomas is looking for a home. And, like, Isaiah playing with, you know, Blake Griffin, Drummond, it's like, that's a nice-looking team right there. Plus, he's Isaiah Thomas. Fits in with the Pistons anyway. Zeke, right? So, I mean, I see that realistically, just because, like, Isaiah Thomas could go into a number of teams. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, there's no way he goes to the Pistons. Just because, like, why, you know, it's a good fit. So, which is kind of what this rebuilds are all about. Okay, so trade finder, definitely have to package away Reggie Jackson. Gonna have to toss in the future first because no team's just gonna take him on by himself right there. So we are looking for expiring deals, maybe a draft pick swap, something like that. This is actually a decent trade, but I mean, Robert Covington, like, we can't really take on his contract anyway. So, Chris Dunn, Robin Lopez, that's not too bad just because, like, you know, Chris Dunn could be like our future point guard of the team, but I don't want Robin Lopez back. Austin Rivers, Chandler Parsons. Okay, so probably not going to... Ooh, Kemba Walker, man. There was actually talks of Kemba Walker going to the Pistons, guys. That's not unrealistic. Like, this is actually a pretty realistic move right here, man, because Kemba is going to be off the Hornets this offseason. They get Reggie Jackson back. They get John Lure back. And they also get a first-round draft pick. So it's like in 2 seasons. It could take them a few seasons to rebuild anyway. Then that's a lot of money off the books for them. So that is actually a pretty realistic move. Rudy Gobert's not. Frank Ntilikina, no. Kyle Kuzma, no. Here we get a first-round draft pick of the Dallas Mavericks. And also J.J. Barea. So, you know, the Dallas Mavericks get a little bit of a better point guard. And they also get the, they also get a future first-round draft pick. So that's not too bad. Spencer Dinwiddie. We once upon a time had him on the team already, but freaking Sam Van Gundy likes to trade away his players. Okay. Guys, I'm kind of feeling the Kemba Walker trade with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist just because, like, he's a defensive-oriented guy. And Charlotte Hornets, like I was saying, they get their draft picks and they get a lot of money off the books, you know, in the in 2 years from now when they're really in the rebuild mode. So I'm kind of good with that. Plus, Michael Jordan freaking is overvaluing Kemba Walker anyway. He thinks he's going to get an all-star back for him. Not going to happen. Definitely not. Absolutely no trade leverage right there. So yeah, Kemba Walker, welcome to the team. That kind of like cures us of needing to get Isaiah Thomas now at least. So plus we might have some money freed up. Now I look at this team here, and I'm thinking I'll probably start Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Like offensively, he's not great, but at least he knows it. Stanley. And then I'm thinking I could probably package away Langston Galloway, who did not really shoot all that well for us. Reggie Bullock, I do want to keep him on the team, but like Luke Kennard needs to start playing some minutes now. Like Luke Kennard is that type of player. So, although we don't have a starting shooting guard. So yeah, we'll do this. I am going to put Luke Kennard back at shooting guard. He might start the season, not sure yet. If not, I will start Reggie Bullock, and I am going to package away Langston Galloway. Okay, wait. How do I want to do this, man? No, yeah, I want Luke Kennard as shooting guard. Stanley Johnson going to be backup small forward for us, which is fine. Like, he actually does good on the second unit, just because, like, it is less pressure on him. I do need a backup center, though, so I'm thinking a Langston trade maybe with Eric Moreland, see what that can get us. Maybe just Langston. Like, maybe that will just be enough. So we'll do Langston with a second-round draft pick, if it lets me do it, because 2K is trash at times. Second-round draft pick. Oh, my God, bitch! Let me do my draft picks. Maybe I can't. Maybe I've done too many trades. Here we go. And once again, it's offered Reggie Jackson. 1 second, guys. I got to fix this stupid glitch. Okay, so we are looking for a backup center, maybe even a power forward, if possible. I would even take some draft picks on, too. Like this right here, 2 second-round draft picks. We do get a top 3 protected from the Memphis Grizzlies. We also get JaMychal Green, who would be a nice stretch big guy on this team. So, gonna think about that. Kelly Olynyk, really don't want him on the squad all that much. Although he wouldn't be all that bad, but just really don't need him. What else we got out here? We got some draft picks from the Brooklyn Nets, top 3 protected, and a second rounder. Okay. Some more draft picks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with that one trade I was looking at. Yeah, JaMychal, because what was that trade again? What does G start with? God damn. Oh my God, I forgot my alphabet. Yeah, they get 2 second-round draft picks, and they also get their lottery protected. Well, top 3 protected, I should say. And we get JaMychal Green back. So, yeah, I mean, he's a good stretch big for us. So, we'll get that. And still need a backup center, though. We still need that. Anybody I can, like, package for that? I mean, Eric Moreland might just be okay. How much money do we have free agency-wise? I'm definitely probably going to go with a 10-man lineup, though. Yeah, so we want somebody pretty cheap here. What about, like, yeah, there's always too much money. Ed Davis, he'd be nice. And all he wants is the minimum, so I'm gonna give him a little bit more, just because, like, I like to treat my players right. I like to treat them right out here. All right, so we got Ed Davis. And I think that pretty much is good to go for this team. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is what our team looks like. Kemba Walker at point guard. I decided to start Luke Kennard at shooting guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at small forward. Blake Griffin at power forward. And Andre Drummond at center. With Stanley Johnson, Ed Davis, JaMychal Green, Reggie Bullock, and Ish Smith to lead our bench unit out there. I mean, honestly, guys, like, I look at this team and, like, Blake Griffin, 86 overall. Drummond, 88 overall. Kemba Walker, 85. It's not as good as it could be. It's really not as good as it could be, but I worked with what I had out there, and it's like I could have signed a superstar, but I really don't see any superstars going to the Pistons via free agency. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate this season, see how this team does out there. I mean, we have shooting, we have defense, we have post play, so hopefully, man, we make the best out of the situation and actually get to the playoffs this season. Okay, so a record of 45-36 this season. One more game against the Milwaukee Bucks right here. So far, 5th place in the Eastern Conference, so we are going to be in the playoffs for sure, simulate through date. And while we take L in the season, guys, still finished 5th, which is a step in the right direction for this team. We got MVP, Russell Westbrook, Marvin Bagley, Rookie of the Year, Michael Beasley, 6th man on the Knicks, DeAndre Jordan, Defensive Player, and Luke Kennard, Most Improved Player. Absolutely love to see that, guys. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, in shot, 91% free throw, which is fantastic, 44% field goal percentage, and 42% from 3. So, good for the man right there. Also, Andre Drummond, All-NBA first team. So, he had like a career year, it looks like. All right, let's check out the player stats. See how Kemba did also. Okay, so Kemba Walker, 22 points and 7 assists. Those are kind of the numbers I would expect from him on this team right there. Also, went up to an 87 overall, so his style of play, man, made him a better player. We got Blake Griffin at 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Drummond at 15 points, 13 rebounds, about 2 steals, and about 2 blocks per game. Luke Kennard is our starting shooting guard. We know his numbers. And then our benching did pretty nice out there. Stanley Johnson, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal off the bench. Those are good numbers. Like, they ain't starter numbers, but actually, when I do think about it, where the hell is Michael Kidd-Gilchrist? Where is this dude at? This man did not shoot it. Damn, dude. It kind of some bitch-ass stats. Like, I'm about to insert Stanley into that lineup. 6 points, 4 rebounds as the starter? Bro, you about to lose your starting job in these playoffs. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give those minutes to Stanley. Like, Stanley Johnson has earned it. So, we are gonna get him at a few more minutes right here. Kid Gilchrist or whatever. He just didn't really play all that well. Let's get Kemba at a few more also. Also, Drummond at 37. Yeah, we're gonna move you down the rotation, man. Like, those were some... I know you play good defense, though, so we'll see. All right, first round of the playoffs. We do have the Boston Celtics with Kyrie Irving, so that's not exactly who I wanted to face in the first round. Simulate current rounds. Motherfucking goddamn, dude! Come on, why the fuck is the Boston Celtics the 4th seed? Goddamn, dude. I'm freaking sitting here rocking the goddamn Space Jam shirt, and I feel like Brownie 2K, me as a rebuild, I don't want to say I'm a god, but maybe a king. I feel like Round 2K just sucked out all my secret stuff. You know how Michael Jordan got his secret stuff? I feel like my secret stuff had just been sucked out of me. Why the hell is Boston Celtics 5th seed? 4th seed. Freaking beat us 4 games to 1. There ain't no way this team should be this is a freaking top 2 seed. They still got the same team, but they got Gordon Hayward. So, I don't know, man. I mean, our team played nice. We did get swept. No, we didn't get swept. We lost 4 games to 1. Kemba played good. Blake Griffin, Luke Kennard, Andre Drummond, Stanley Johnson. I still want to keep this team intact. I think I do kind of want to get down to 8-man rotation going forward. So I definitely want to keep our stars intact, though, if possible. We're going to do our best to forget the rest. I mean, Kemba Walker was on a 1-year contract, so he's going to want some money now. So there's no guarantees we can actually afford to get him back. I'm going to do my best, though, guys. I don't know, man. God damn, dude. Freaking secret stuff drained out of me. Dude. I'm gonna freaking return this shirt back to Walmart where I got it. Alright, not gonna worry about the NBA draft because we don't have a draft pick. Because it's, you know, it was... Well, we do have a draft pick. It's just not gonna be a lottery pick. So, rookie signings. Gabe Anderson from Rhode Island. He is a power forward / center. So, alright, welcome to the team. Not gonna kill your NBA dream like that. Oh, no. Nah, your bitch ass, you got a freaking $13 million player option. No wonder y'all trade away Kemba with him. I was like, this is a nice little deal because I thought it was going to be expiring. But no, he had a freaking player option. All right, well, that's okay. Because some of our other young bloods out there, they still got their 2-year deals. So it's all good. It's all good, man. I mean, he'd still be a good bench player anyway. It's not like he's a bad player. I'm going to offer the qualifying offer for Stanley Johnson. If a team tries to match him, I'm not going to accept it. Maybe. I might. We'll see how that all goes. All right, moratorium period. So LeBron James and free agent can get him on the team. No, we cannot. I wouldn't get him anyway. Kemba Walker is the next best player available, but this is the part where we have to make a really big choice here. Like, how much money does he want? Well, he wants $28 million. We probably got to even give him more than that to guarantee that we get him on our team. We really don't have any other options out here anyway, so I'm okay with giving him that max contract just because, like I said, man, free agents don't just come to Detroit, so you got to do what you got to do to get players. It's a bitch-ass contract, no doubt, but it's our best option we have right now, so I'm going to give it to him. Besides for that, like, Malcolm Brogdon would be cool. We can't afford him at all. I'd love to get Tobias Harris back. Love to get Tobias back. Oh, my God. I'm going to actually try to trade away a bitch-ass contract to see if that's possible. I'm not going to be able to, though, because I still got to pay Kemba Walker all that money. So, yeah, we got Kemba back. Not really any other big-time moves that we can make out here. Like, a backup center would be nice for the low, but not anybody I really want to pay. So I think as far as free agency, I do want a better backup point guard because, what's his name? Ish Smith, he's kind of went down the drain. He's like a 70 overall now. So I'm going to give some money probably to Corey Joseph, who just wants the minimum. I'll give him a little bit more than that, just so we can try to get him. All right, he agrees. Damn, dude. Anybody else? Stanley Johnson. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the offseason. I'm not going to guarantee that Stanley Johnson will be back, but I'm going to see if he gets a contract offered to him. Okay, so my worst nightmare has come upon me, guys. Stanley Johnson has been offered a contract by the Chicago Bulls. $51 million for 3 seasons. So if my bitch-ass math is correct, that is roughly $1 trillion a contract year, man. So that is a lot of money. I don't really have money to spend on anybody else anyway, so... God damn, welcome back to the team, Stanley. Oh my God, don't make me regret it, man. Please don't make me regret it at all. I'll be so mad. Because there's no other good options at small forward anyway. So I'm okay with this. I mean, like I said, man, hopefully he can become even a better player this season. Let's go ahead and submit the rest of this offseason. Okay, so this is what our team looks like right here, guys. I'm just going with the 8-man rotation. We are going all in this NBA season. Hopefully, guys, winning the NBA championship, or at least getting to the finals, or at least maybe the Eastern Conference Finals. Kemba Walker at point guard, Luke Kennard, who's now 80 overall at shooting guard. We got Stanley Johnson, Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond. Then off our bench, we have Corey Joseph, who can play point guard, shooting guard. Gilchrist can play small forward, power forward, and Henry Ellenson also has experience at the center position. So yeah, man, that's the team right there. Then, you know, some other guys that we just signed up here. I'm going to go ahead and simulate this final season, see how good this Pistons team can do, and see, you know, man, we can make some noise. Okay, guys, so I'm actually very surprised we even made the playoffs. Like, the beginning of the simulation, this team was doing absolutely trash. I was getting so mad. Because, like, this team was doing so bad for a little bit, guys. They were last place in the Eastern Conference. They managed to fight their way back to 40-41 on the season. One more game against the Magic, so who knows? Maybe we can finish 500 on the season. We do not, as we lose to the freaking Magic out there. Finished, like, 6th place here, so I don't know, man. Andre Drummond, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how he keeps on winning that award. He definitely isn't even, like, a defensive player in the real NBA, but it is what it is. Blake Griffin, All-NBA 3rd team. So, like, what more can I do, man? Our front court, All-NBA 1st, All-NBA 3rd, but we're freaking 6th place in the East. The Eastern Conference. All right, player stats on the season right here. So Blake Griffin, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Those are really good numbers. Kemba Walker, about 20 points, 8 assists out there. I love seeing that. Drummond did work out there too. We got Luke Kennard at 16 points per game, finally starting to fill up that basket a bit better. Stanley Johnson, his bitch-ass contract, about 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. But you know we brought the defense at least. Corey Joseph, Henry. Now, I'm thinking this is probably where the biggest mistake is at, is that Henry Ellenson. I'm not sure I'm all that confident of him as a backup center. I mean, he's got a 2-star rebounding, so, like, that should be okay, and he can shoot the basketball, too. So, I don't know, man. I really don't know. So, let's go ahead. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Milwaukee Bucks. Hopefully, man, we can upset them. Please, man, the Milwaukee Bucks, don't fuck me over, man. Simulate current round, and let's go! See this right here? This is what you call an electrical socket. Okay? I want you to pretend this is plugged in. And I want you to pretend that this is not a popsicle stick, a wooden popsicle stick. I want you to pretend this is a freaking metal fork. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about this elimination right here, guys, okay? Okay, this is the plugged in. See that? It's plugged in. Metal fork. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it, Riley! Lost in the playoffs yet again, man. I don't know what it is. Apparently, Kemba Walker, Blake Griffin, and Andre Drummond just don't get the job done. Even with a nice Luke Kennard out there too, guys. It's just not good enough in the NBA. You need superstars. I have a team of all-stars. That's all it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, man. It's getting pretty long here. I'm very upset with how this rebuild turned out. I think the team turned out nicely. I just felt like the simulation was just against me today, guys. More so than usual. I just feel like Roundy was just out to get me today. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. We got freaking Joel Embiid getting the MVP here against Houston Rockets. Y'all let me know in the comment section below which rebuild I should do next. And remember, guys, get this video to 1,000 likes to keep on doing the realistic face cam rebuilds.